My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Prince of Persia, The Sand of Times. And this is a franchise I'm not familiar with. I haven't played any of the games, even though I think one just came out or is about to come out that I might pick up. I saw this movie once, like a decade ago, and I didn't like it. But maybe it's better than I remember. Maybe it's a movie that I can say is good actually, and after watching it, I'm afraid that's not the case. It's not as bad as you'd think it would be, but I can't recommend it. There is some decent action in here. I do like some of the inventive camera work in certain moments. There's mild entertainment to be had, and there is potential with the story. Some of the character motivations, especially the villain, are quite compelling, and the whole idea of this time traveling artifact in this setting is a very unique idea, but the script just needed more polishing. The first act that sets everything up is rather rough. It doesn't set up the supporting characters as well as it needed to. It didn't set up the story as well as it needed to. And it's just a very bad first act for any bit of emotional foundation in what's going on. But after that first act, the movie does get better. It does get more entertaining, but you still feel the lack of a good first act throughout. There's some twists and turns that would have a lot more impact if I cared about the characters more. There's some death that happens that would have way more impact if I cared about the characters more. So I like lots of what they're trying to do. It's just the first act is rather bad, and the script could have used a bit more polishing. But that's not my biggest issue with this movie. No, my biggest issue is with the directing by Mike Newell. Now, he's the same guy who directed Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and I haven't reviewed those movies yet, but I'll say this right now. That one is easily my least favorite. I like the last 20 minutes, but everything else is just lacking, and I blame him for the most part. I don't think he's good with these kind of movies. I think the production design and the costumes are quite good. The CGI is very hit or miss in this movie, but he just lacks any bit of personality, any bit of style or energy, and that's something this movie severely needed. If you got someone like Sam Raimi to direct this movie, it would be infinitely better. And then you've also got the cast, first with Jake Gyllenhaal, who's severely miscast. I love him as an actor, but I don't really look at him and think Prince of Persia. And on top of that, even though he already gave some amazing performances by 2010, like Zodiac and Brokeback Mountain, I don't know if he had the charisma quite yet to carry a movie of this size. Like, he could definitely do a movie like this nowadays and be great in it, but I don't feel like he was quite there yet when this movie came out. He's not bad, he does a fine enough job, but he wouldn't have been my first choice for this character. And then you've got Gemma Arterton, who was also in Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, a movie that I enjoy, and she's very good here. I actually bought the romance that forms between the two leads. And you've got Ben Kingsley as the villain, who does a good job with the material he's given to work with. And you've also got Alfred Molina, who's fine, but doesn't really stand out that much. So the movie's a mixed bag. There's some aspects I do like. I do see lots of potential in this story, but I feel like the script needed a bit more work done to it. I feel the look of this movie and the directing by Mike Newell just was very underwhelming, so it's not as bad as you've been led to believe, but I can't recommend it either, so I'm gonna go ahead and give Prince of Persia, The Sand of Times. The Sands of Times? Wait, what's the title of this movie again? Okay, so it's Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, not The Sand of Times. I don't know why I thought that. But anyways, I'm giving this movie a 4.5 out of 10. Okay, have you seen The Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for some more videos soon, and Gavin out.